I'm going to give it just a few minutes for people to filter in and then we'll get started. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. Thank you so much for joining today. You are at the Team Coaching for Organizational Excellence information session. We are going to be discussing the upcoming spring cohort, which begins March 28th. We are going to be hosting a welcome meeting starting March 21st. So that's actually our start date for you. This program will run through July 11th, and our application deadline for the program is March 18th. I am your enrollment coach for this program. My name is Christy Craig, and I am here to not only assist with today's information session, but also any questions that you have about the program. If you'd like to meet with me individually and discuss your opportunities, I'd be more than happy to do so. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop a link in the chat to kick us off. This is going to be my contact information, including my Calendly link. This will give you direct access to my calendar to schedule an appointment if you'd like to take a deeper dive or if you have additional questions after today's information session. I will be having open questions at the end, so let's look at the agenda so that way you can best time your questions. I'm going to start out by going through the program philosophy and schedule. I'm going to discuss the International Coaching Federation, that ICF. We're going to discuss the logistics and discounts as well as different payment options available to you. And then we'll jump right into the Q&A so I can address any questions that you still have. So let's go ahead and start with our instructor. So this is one of our program directors for the coaching program, and she will be your instructor throughout this. She has over 30 years training coaches and also working as herself as a coach and consulting. She has a vast background and is a wonderful addition with our coaching team. She'll be able to emphasize the need for ICF, seeing as she is a MCC, a master certified coach herself. And she brings a lot to the table for different areas of leadership and management, as well as different public communications, which you'll be learning through this team coaching program. Let's go ahead and take a look at the element of the ICF core competencies that we'll be expanding upon. So when you look at UC Davis's coaching program, our professional coaching program focuses on all of the ICF core competency areas. This program is an emphasis program that works as a specialty in the teams coaching area. So if you already have your ICF, ACC level or above, this is an area of specialty that you'll be able to expand upon. Now, by no means do you have to be an ICF coach to be able to take this program, but by taking this program, it will be able to elevate your ICF accreditation. All right, so what to expect in our classes. This is a team that works as a single entity. We're able to focus and grow by working together and expanding on the areas. You're going to be focusing on psychological safety within the program. We want this to be a comfortable environment and you'd be able to grow as a coach. We're going to be capitalizing on the diversity aspects within the program. Also, the problem solving, managing resistance, and also coaching supervision are included with this program. I'll go into a deeper dive in those in a bit, but really focusing on meeting all the requirements for you to be able to grow as a coach in the area of teams and be able to meet all those coaching supervision requirements in order for you to apply for your ICF. Let's look at the schedule. And why is it not going? I apologize. Oh, and now I went way too far. See, patience. Let me go ahead and backtrack to our schedule, which you can see on the screen here. So our program offers both live classes and asynchronous learning. So I am going to go ahead and drop this schedule into the chat for you, so that way you have it available. It's important that you are able to attend these classes. So when you do go ahead and bring up the schedule, you will be able to see that there are multiple live classes, including the demo days, and then the other classes which are going to be available for you online. So know that you have certain requirements that are stringent with this program, but it is vital that you are live for the required live courses. Okay. Jump to the next. Now I'm afraid to click. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Okay, so the accreditation for this program, if you are already an AAA, an AAC level coach for the ICF, so many acronyms, I apologize. This is going to allow you to advance that accreditation in the team coaching area. So what that requires is 60 documented hours with training, 2 observed team coaching sessions with written feedback, a minimum of 5 hours of coaching supervision, and finally, demonstrated competency through an oral live exam. That is all fulfilled within our program. So the ICF outcome, you will end up being able to sit for the ICF exam, and you will be an AATC. So that is an advanced accreditation in team coaching for your credentialing through the ICF. You'll be receiving over 60 hours of team coaching education. You're going to be able to have those observed sessions with your instructors. You will be receiving over 5 hours of coaching supervision, where you will have the facilitation through your instructors, and the preparation for the ICF team coaching certification exam. So all of the elements covered within our program will prepare you for success in that examination when you're ready to do so. The outcomes for this program, you're going to be able to work as a team coach on multiple levels, whether it be working as an individual, a team, or on the organizational level. You're going to be able to focus and grow teams, all while being able to apply the practices that you've learned and have that ICF team coaching competencies model under your belt. So being able to really focus on the growth as a team coach is the specialty area of this program itself. The modality of this program. So it is through Zoom instruction. It is held Fridays from 9 to noon Pacific Standard Time. And you will have the 3 coaching supervision sessions, and you're able to pick your group time for that. So there are 2 different options on the 3 demo days listed. So you will need to do it for all 3 Fridays. It will be either 8:30 to 10 a.m. or the noon to 1:30. That's up to you. Outside of that, you will also have lecture, discussions, and coaching practice throughout the program. Let's talk about the application. That always tends to make people nervous. The application is in lieu of an interview. However, we will be able to gather information based on the questions, and I'll go into those in a few moments. You will have the opportunity to share within this application process your passion. We want to know what you're looking to achieve through this program. Also, so we're able to make sure that it's a good fit for you, and we're going to be able to fulfill your needs. It is 4 short essay questions. And again, I'll go into those in just a few moments. The credit for this program, it is 6.5 continuing education units. You will earn a certificate of completion from UC Davis Continuing Professional Education. You will also receive a team coaching digital badge. That is very useful when being able to promote your brand and yourself through social media outlets such as LinkedIn or your webpage. This will be able to give you that backing from formalized education with UC Davis. So those are all elements that you'll be able to move forward with or without the ICF. Finally, pricing. This program is $5,500. We do have a new payment plan implemented. You are able to split your payments into three equal amounts. It breaks down to $1,833.34, depending on the payment. Or rather the installment. So 3 equal payments will bring you to the entirety of the tuition. The payment installments are 30 days apart, and your initial installment is due at time of registration. Now, textbooks are separate from your tuition. There is only one required textbook and 4 additional optional books that are recommended for you. The total cost for the required book is approximately $35. Now, you may be able to find that varying based on electronic, new, used, but that is available for you through multiple different outlets. So the required textbook cost is $35. In addition to that, there is a list of optional textbooks that total $145. If you would like to purchase those are available on the website. You will also be provided that list when you register. So those are available to you, but again, optional, not required. All right, and the application itself. We are doing a rolling application. It is first come, first served. So we will accept applications until March 18th. Again, we're doing that welcome meeting on March 21st. So payment is due no later than that for your first installment. If you're doing the payment plan, or you're welcome to pay the entire tuition up front. There is no differentiation in cost. So that's completely up to you. Now, the payment itself is available once you have an approved application. You'll then be able to navigate those options of payment plan or full installment. Because we are accepting applications until the 18th, it may fill. Now, with that being said, if the application period is still open, there is still space in the program. However, should it fill and enroll prior to you being able to and register yourself, we would be able to defer your accepted application 1 cohort without you having to reapply. So know that we offer this program in both spring and fall quarter. So if you are not able to join us for the spring, you can defer your application 1 quarter, so you'd be able to register next for the fall. Okay, let's talk about discounts available. If you have a group of 3 or more, we're able to offer a 10% discount to your group. Now, it is required that you all have an approved application and you register as a group at one time. If you are interested in doing so, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to provide you a group enrollment form, and we can register you through your employer. So invoicing options are available for employers that direction. Otherwise, I will be providing you a promo code for joining today's information session that will earn you $100 off at time of registration. Do make sure that you plug in that promo code when you register, and there is space for the promo code should you choose to do the payment plan. That's there as well, but you must do it at time of registration. We can't go back and reverse it, so do make sure that you do so. And let me drop that in now. Gosh, I apologize. I thought I had it handy. Oh, there it is. Okay. That is in the chat for you now. All right. So other discounts, if you are a UC Davis staff member, then you receive $200 off your tuition. Also, if you are an ICF Sacramento member, you receive 10% off. And if you are a CPE alumni, you receive 15% off. So please do reach out if any of these apply to you. That is a CPE alumni of the professional coaching. So if you've completed that program, you do receive a discount off there as well. Discounts cannot be combined. I'm sorry. So know that you can't stack. If you are going to be enrolling as a group and receiving the 10% off, you're not able to then also include the information session discount. If you have any questions about that, reach out. I'm happy to help. All right, let's go ahead and look at those application questions. Give you a little sneak peek. We're not trying to have anything surprise you. These are all just about making sure that you're comfortable and identifying the right program for you. So the first question is, please tell us about your educational and professional background as it relates to your experience with individual coaching, group facilitation, and team leadership. Include volunteer and community benefit activities as appropriate. So to best address this, give us a story of your background. Let us know what you've done already. And if you haven't, that's okay too. Let us know what you have in the way of coaching. Your second question is, how do you anticipate using team coaching? We want to make sure that this is the right program for you. And if you're looking to do something in a completely different area, we want to make sure that this is truly what's going to benefit you best. Next, we want you to share your experience collaborating in group facilitation or partnering on a project. So it's really about what obstacles you have faced and how do you manage them. Finally, the team coaching program requires a commitment to attending the classes, all classes, sessions, and completing some activities outside of class. No more than 1 to 2 hours per week commitment, dedication to outside work for this program. It's really about participation in these classes. That's why we emphasize this. So we just want to know what challenges you will need to address in order to fully engage in this program. Some may be none, but if it's going to be a challenge around work, around family, around facilitating these classes while, trying to balance things, we want to know that too. 1, so we can support, and 2, so if we can help alleviate any of these obstacles ahead of time, we want to do so. Because it is an ICF program, you are required to be on class live, so that way you're able to fulfill the qualifying hours. So if the schedule is not going to work for you, and let me actually bring that up one more time. If you are not going to be available for these classes, then it may be best to go ahead and postpone this till fall quarter. That way you know that the class times will work best for you. It is absolutely essential that you are there for these classes in order to complete your required hour count for the ICF and to pass the program. All right, so if you are brand new to coaching, then starting with team coaching is probably not the best avenue for you. We want you to be able to gain access to all of the ICF accreditations that you will be earning. So if you have no experience in coaching, our professional coaching program would be the best place for you to start. So let me go ahead and switch gears real quick. We'll come back to team coaching, but we do offer our professional coaching for life and work twice a year. We offer it in summer and we offer it in winter. Our summer quarter is going to be starting next July 25th. This program is also an ICF credentialed program. So this program actually fulfills all requirements up to the PCC level. So when you're looking at this level, there's the ACC, the PCC, and the MCC. Our program fills that secondary stage, and it's going to fulfill 125 documented hours, all 10 of your qualified mentorship hours, 2 reference letters from qualified coaches. Those are going to be your instructors, and it's going to provide the exam demo days for you to be able to sit for your ICF exam. Now, the outside component to this program is your practice hours, because there's just not enough hours available within the program to complete these within the 5-month program. We'd have to stretch it out over a year. So when you are looking to complete this, you will have your actual practice hours as an outside component to this program. 100 hours for the for the ACC level, 500 hours for the PCC. You can do them separately, you can do them combined, but all your education is already completed once you complete this program. The schedule, sorry about that. The schedule for the professional coaching is here. Again, note that the classes are required mandatory live attendance via Zoom, and the demo days are mandatory. Those are your examination days. Those cannot be made up. Through the team coaching and the professional coaching, there is no recording of the sessions due to confidentiality and that comfort level of being able to grow. We do not bring in any recording. So do note that the sessions are mandatory. If you miss more than 2 sessions, you will not be able to successfully complete the program. So take a look at the schedule, make sure that things work best for you. I'm more than happy to drop in the professional coaching schedule to the chat as well. So this is the summer schedule coming up. All right, so that is there for you too. So I'm going to open the floor to you. What questions do you have? I'm also going to go ahead and launch a poll. If you wouldn't mind giving me a little feedback on today, let me know what worked, what didn't, what I can expand upon for you. I would appreciate it. And let me go back to that share. Apologies. Okay. So what questions do you have? How can I help you today? Yet, feel free to jump in with those. You'll just put those into the Q&A. Also, do note that my information is in the chat, including my Calendly link. If you would like to discuss one-on-one, feel free to reach out to me, schedule a time that works great for you. That will give you direct access to my calendar. Just a reminder, this program is application-based, so feel free to submit your free application. Let me go ahead and drop in that link. I don't think I did. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that one is coming up now. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that into the chat for you. This will bring you to the application and our webpage. Feel free to submit that. Again, it's a free application. It's really about us getting to know you and make sure that it's the program you're looking for. Okay, looks like a question has come up. How many students does the class cap at? We will cap this class at 25. Because it is more of a specialized area, we prefer to keep the class small. We do not want to not be able to provide everyone with that one-on-one attention and we want to fulfill all of your required mentorship hours. So it is very important for us to keep the class small. We prefer to keep it around 20, but we will bring it up to 25 if necessary. Okay. How many group coaching cohorts have successfully gone through the team coaching program? Yeah, this is actually a new program. So our program has completed one successful cohort. We did have, I believe it was 28 in the fall, and it was a large group. So we are going to bring it down a notch and have a little more hands-on direct information, more specialty engagement with the students, especially with it being online. A group over 25 is very demanding, and you're not able to really have that closeness. So we are going to have a smaller group this time, more engagement, and yes, brand new program launched in the fall, and this is our second cohort. However, you do still have the instructor who has worked on the professional coaching, who has been with us since 2010. And with the professional coaching, we have had two cohorts a year since then. So the alumni group for our coaching programs is vast. I believe we've had, gosh, I'd say over 700 alumni for those programs, and it just continues growing. Lori has been one of the founding members for our program, and she really emphasized the need to expand upon some of these areas. The professional coaching has been around for, over a decade, and we wanted to see different areas, and we saw a high need for coaching on the teams realm, and Lori was able to take that and really run with it and expand and grow this program. So our first cohort was very successful, and we're excited for the next one as well. Okay, the next one, how does the group coaching observation happen via Zoom? Do we have the group or does CPE? So yes, we actually reach out to local organizations and they submit applications to be coached. So we're able to provide you a organization to work with. I'm not sure if Lori also has observation with you with other groups, but that would be a great area. In fact, I forgot to run my video. I apologize. Let me see if I can do that now. Gosh, I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, that's a great question. She actually jumps in and discusses a bit about the program. Darn, I can't believe I forgot that. I will look for it right now. If I cannot find it, I will send it out with a follow-up email to this. Let's see. Sorry about that, y'all. I appreciate you staying on. Let me see what I can find quickly so I'm not wasting your time here. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can drag this over quickly. Hear from our instructor.
First, what is team coaching? We've aligned this program with the International Coaching Federation and the ICF's Team Coaching Competencies Model. This model provides a clear, concise definition for team coaching, which is partnering in a co-creative and reflective process with a team on its dynamics and relationships in a way that inspires them to maximize their abilities and their potential in order to reach their common purpose and shared goals. So team coaching is an opportunity to create team-based experiences that transfer learning immediately, build psychological safety, high-trust learning environments that promote healthy collaboration and healthy conflict, encourage the experimentation and creativity for the team to make big leaps, see problems in new ways, and discover root causes and develop novel solutions. Well, this is an opportunity for learning to be reinforced over time through continuous improvement and success monitoring, troubleshooting real-life challenges from the lens of multiple roles and stakeholders, introduction of leadership and management models and targeted team training, and reinforced continuous improvement activities for an extended period to ensure cohesiveness. So what can you expect? Well, the team coaching partnership with your team consists of 1 hour of initial planning and goal setting, and up to 3 60-minute sessions over the time period of the team coaching program. There are typically 2 or 3 team coaches involved in co-facilitating the team coaching experience.
All right. So I hope that actually answered a lot of the questions that I should have addressed at the beginning. I apologize for that. Okay, let's see here. I have another question that came up. Curious to know how your graduates use coaching in a large organization as a management tool or as an individual consultant. Well, really both. Because this is a new program, our graduates just graduated. So I know that our initial group had quite a few that were already working within organizations. They sponsored them to come and gain this knowledge and formalized education to expand upon. So it really was about having them grow within the organization already. However, we won't have exact stats and feedback of where it's gone unless they were within their organization until about a year from now when we start having result data driven information come in. So for this program, from the cohort that we worked with, they had everywhere from those professional coaches that were working within organizations looking to grow. We've also had many that took our professional coaching for life and work program, and we're looking to expand and grow within their ICF credentialing to expand their own businesses. Many do consultant work. It really depends on where your focus and passion is within coaching. All right. It looks like we have another question. Is there an opportunity to ask the prior cohort about their experience? I'm not sure. I know that I cannot disclose their businesses or their names or provide their information to the public. If you were to go on to, because of the digital badge, if you were to go on to, let's see, LinkedIn, any social media, I know that UC Davis does have a coaching page. You'd be able to reach out to alumni that have identified themselves there. I can absolutely have some of the program team reach out if you have specific questions that I was not able to address here today. I don't know if we have a student spotlight on the web of anyone that has identified that they would like to speak. I can take a look at that right now. With it being a newer cohort, we don't have an immense amount of information of student stories and things like that yet. Again, we won't have that information for probably another 6 months or so when they've had the opportunity to grow their careers. However, if you have direct questions, I can absolutely reach out and facilitate that. Okay, it looks like you're asking for information on the experience in the program itself. let me reach out to the instructor and see if there's anyone that she would be able to contact to see if they can reach out. You're posting anonymously, so feel free to shoot me an email, and that way I can direct your information for anything that they're able to provide. All right. What other questions do we have? All right. Well, if that addresses everything, thank you so much for joining today. Again, do make sure that you submit your free application to the program. Cutoff will be the 18th. However, it may end up filling sooner. Also, it's available for you for this program in both spring, starting March 21st, and fall quarter. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope to see you in class. And again, if you do have any other questions, reach out to me directly. I am more than happy to help. Thank you so much. Have a great day.